Hi, this is Nick with Wolfman Repairs, and today I have this Final Fight cartridge that I bought from eBay. They said it's not working. I don't know if you can hear that. Also something wiggling around in there. There is lots of corrosion all over this, so I'm not even going to stick this into the Super Nintendo. Let's give this a, let's open it up and see what's going on inside. Okay, to open this cartridge up, we need the 3.8 game bit. These screws are even all rusty. Gross. I mean, the label looks real nice on it though. Yeah, let's pop this open, see what's going on. Maybe not want to pop open. What is that? Okay, so we got a capacitor sitting up in the top there. We got a ton of corrosion. Oh. How does that even happen? Like, how does that get up there? That's what I want to know. Wow. It smells like a wet basement too. It's disgusting. Well, let's clean it up and see if we could do anything with it. Just a brush with some IPA. I'm assuming someone was in here before because there's no way that that could get up in there without, you know, with it closed. Actually cleaned up pretty nice. Let's do the back of the board. More IPA. Little napkin from breakfast. Just to kind of blot up all the IPA we got everywhere. To me, it looks like the capacitor just kind of came apart. Probably leaked everywhere. That's probably what the rust is. The traces look good. On the front, anyway. Back here we got like significant corrosion. All right, let's see what kind of capacitor this is that's just rocking around in here. Can we read that? 6.3 volts, 22 microfarad. Huh. Yeah, and you can see it's just bulged out everywhere. Let me see if I got another one of those laying around, and if I do, let's replace it and see if this cartridge will boot up. Okay, I don't have the same capacitor. I have a 22 microfarad, 25 volt. So we're gonna give that a shot. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little flux on these points. I'm going to add solder first. Just because it's all corroded, and you know, I want to make sure that I'm able to get off all that solder that's there. Okay, let's heat up the soldering iron. Okay, I'm not even able to add solder to that, probably because it's so corroded. Let's try to pull these pins through as I heat it up. First, let me bend them forward so that they're not all standing up straight. Okay, so we got one leg out. I don't know if we'll be able to get this other leg out. It's pretty corroded in there. Let's try from the top side here. Okay, let's clean this up and see what we're working with a little more, because we're just getting corrosion everywhere. So I'm not sure if that pad's completely gone or what, but it is corroded pretty good. And that's the negative side of the capacitor. So I'm assuming we could just tie that side to ground somewhere. We tried to clean this off a little more, add some more flux. Try to add some more solder again. Okay, let's see if I can grab this guy out of there now. Okay, I got it out. So both of the legs are now out from the old capacitor. Grab the solder sucker. All right, this hole's not wanting to clean up. Probably because of all that corrosion. Got some more flux, maybe that'll help it. Yeah, on both sides. Okay, let's try it again with the solder sucker. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Add more solder again. Oh, I filled both holes. Of course. That's okay. We're gonna get the big guns out now. Okay, we gotta get out the desoldering gun. Okay, both holes are now clear. We're ready to solder in the new capacitor. Okay, let's just clean up what we got here. It actually cleaned up pretty well. Put our new capacitor in. Now the negative side has the stripe, and the positive side does not have the stripe. So you see the plus there, so we're going to put the positive side in there, and the negative side in the other one. We're going to bend this over so it fits in the case. Well, it's probably bent over the other way. Let's bend this over the other way. Okay, that's good enough. Bend these legs over this way and this way so we can solder them down. Prop this up on something so the capacitor stays in place. Get a little flux. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's trim off these legs. Clean up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good. Let's clean off these pins while we're here. Just get them really good with the IPA. We're going to do the eraser trick while we're here. This way you rub the eraser on the pins, just so that get off any corrosion. Okay, let's put it back together a little bit and test it out, see if it works. It's good enough to test. Okay, let's see if it fires up. All right. Excellent. So it seems to be working. Cool. I've never played this game before. I'm assuming you just fight people. That's kind of like Streets of Rage. Cool. All right. So this game is fixed. Now I'm assuming this game would still work without this capacitor, but I'm glad we went in here and changed it out, and now it seems to work okay. So this is one of those times where you get like a game in, and you know, I bought this as not working, but like you hear something rattling around in there, you know, before you go ahead and shove that into your system, check it first. You know, see if there's something obvious. Now this was pretty obvious that this capacitor was you know, missing out of here. So I'm glad we changed it and we got this game up and running. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.